Hey guys, welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. Today we're on the Canadian Oakville subdivision. We're going to be taking some cars here in Hamilton, and we're going to be taking them for a trip to a location that I'm not sure the name of. Let's see. Let's turn the HUD back on, and we're going to Aldershot Yard. So that sounds like a good time, and this is my first time jumping into any sort of freight operations in quite a while, so hopefully I'll be able to have this down pretty good. It's been a while. Headlight, yeah, bright front, okay. Turn the heater on because it is pretty cold out. If you couldn't tell, snowstorm. Put that to forward. We don't actually want the rear headlight on there. I know there's some sort of a way where you can connect the lights with the second unit there in the back, but I'm not sure how to do that, so I'm not going to focus on that right now. I believe we want the ones in the back set to red. I'm not really sure how this works. I believe this is the only train in the game with those kind of light fixtures with like the different colors there. Turn on the number lights. Don't need that. Yeah, so it's something to do with this. The lighting fixture thing. Let's see. Warning devices, put those on. I believe that's the only thing we need to flick on there. Frankly, we should be good to go once we get the wiper on here, because we've got to be able to see where we're going. So we'll put that to 100. Turn the headlight off there. That's set to forward. Let me just make sure the cutout valve is set correctly. And there might be, I think there's a little switch on the side here. Yeah. Lead or dead, I believe that's correct. Lead, not lead. Put the brake to release. We should be good to go here. It sounds quite nice. The sound might be a little bit loud here, hopefully. Not too bad. I actually might turn it down just a little bit. I've been messing around with my microphone settings, the screen. Okay, yeah, the screen should be back there. So hopefully that's not too quiet, but I just don't want it to like overpower, you know. Turn the bell off now. I believe there's going to be a new DLC coming out for this route at some point. I think there was a leak or something. I could be totally wrong, but I thought I just saw a rumor. Who knows though? This is a pretty old route. I think it's from Train Sim World 2020, so it's good to be back here though. It's been a really long time. Hopefully the setup was somewhat correct, but I don't know for sure. Alright, put the throttle to idle. We're going to be going up to 30. A couple thousand feet here. Actually, a pretty decent size train we got here. Let's... I really like the Canadian National livery on both the train and the cars. I think it's pretty nice. I thought that was supposed to be a crossing or something. It's just a bridge. Let's see, is there a way to get these wipers on? I'm sure there is. Let's see. Don't know where it would be, to tell you the truth. There's a valve right there, but we already got that on. Maybe it's under? Yeah, it looks like it's right there. Let's see. Maybe if we sit down, we can get to it. No, that's actually for the sun visor. Huh. There's the handle. I don't know where the valve is. It's kind of weird on these freight trains. It's like all valve mechanisms. It's not electronic at all compared to like the modern day commuter stuff we're used to running. Alright, we got a yellow here. Hopefully it won't turn into a red. It's a really nice looking train. I like the horn too. Should be going up to 30 probably once the train finishes switching track here. Turn the gauge lights on there. It's a nice detail there with the marker lighting. Writing, not lighting. I think that's kind of a nice little touch. Alright, I guess we don't want to slow down. We're picking up speed here. Just put it to 8. Let's see where we're going. So it looks like, I'm pretty sure it's just going to have us go through here. And then, if I had to guess, we'd be going somewhere over here because we're not stopping there. We're just going to go through it. Because we're going to Aldershot, yes. Keep wanting to call it like Angarut or something, but I know it's not that. Let's get the window open. It's a little bit cold, but it's alright. Cut back on the speed now. Going to be going downhill, so we're going to want to monitor that. Might get some independent brake going if the incline, or decline I should say, gets larger. Do we have ditch lights on this thing? That's my question. I don't know. We have gauge lights. Maybe it's over here. There's the class lights. Doesn't look like it. That's interesting. A little late there on that one. believe these are empty grain cars, it looks like. The whole line is pretty much just like this, you know, it's an industrial setting, and you pretty much just take products from point A to point B. It kind of reminds me of Tees Valley line a little bit, except it's set here in Canada. Going uphill here. Wow, there's a lot of crossings. Is that another one up there? Alright, we're going downhill now. So, cut back a little bit, maybe not that much. I think 24 is good. Got a red signal coming up in 2 miles. We want to keep an eye on that. I mean, that could change, but want to play it safe here. Let's increase the independent brake. About 50. $7,000 feet till the red. I'm not sure why it says go via location. I think that's just kind of strange. This isn't a scenario. It's just a timetable, so I don't know why it says that. Maybe it will enlighten us as to why that is. We're going up to 60 miles an hour. About 2 miles here, so that's good. Alright, so the red turned into a yellow. That's very good. I'm surprised these safety systems haven't asked me to do anything yet. Double check I turned them on. Yeah, the warning devices, they're all on, so... We're having some momentum issues here. That's because the independent brake is still on 50%. That's my bad. I forgot about that. Because I was looking at the little indicator right here, and it kept pushing us back. Oh, wow. Is that some lightning? Got some lightning snow. Yeah, it kept pushing us back. I'm like, what's going on? That does happen kind of a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's easy to forget the independent brakes on. Nice. Let's check that out, actually. A little bit of a pond or lake or something. It's possible that's Lake Ontario. I'm not sure where this is located. It must be Hamilton. I believe that's off of Lake Ontario. I could be wrong. I'm not very keen on my Canadian geography, but it sounds about right to me. Alright, 60 miles an hour coming up, as well as a yellow signal, so... Three miles away now. I know this is going to be a little bit of a quicker video here, but some of my other videos recently have been somewhat longer in length, and I don't have a ton of time, so it's just kind of nice to have some shorter videos here, and I hope you guys don't mind. Personally, I prefer the shorter videos as opposed to like the 30-minute and under mark. I think that's what I would prefer out of a gameplay video if I was the viewer, but I know some people, you know, everyone's different with that. It's also obviously much easier to export and upload videos under 30 minutes as opposed to over 30 minutes. Makes the whole process much faster. Kind of digging the blizzard. There's going to be lots of good thumbnails to choose from. Alright, we are going down to 15 miles an hour right now. We're going to take the brake off now just because this is going to set us back quite a bit. Hopefully we don't come to a stop. It's just I always get frustrated when we switch track. There's like no warning there. So I'm not sure. Maybe we won't be going up to 60. 2 miles away now. I like that livery a lot too, with the like caution stripes on there. Very cool, very, very cool. I'd like to see some more Canadian national stuff in the game, as well as some more CSX stuff. I know we have at least 2 Union Pacific routes. I'd just like to see some more, you know. I'm not a big freight guy, I just kind of like the diversity of it. Ah, there we go, okay. So for some reason the wiper valve down here turns on that one, and then the one up here gets the one to the right. Kind of strange, but you know. 9,000 feet now. $8,000 feet. Give it a little bit more power. We're going up slope here. Leveling off now, so we'll bring the throttle down. Slow down just a little bit. This is going to be a long 6,000 feet. Nice little river down there. These freight trains are so loud. Looks like we got some lumber there. I believe that's lumber. No AI traffic so far. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a quieter route because it is a subdivision, but we didn't go very far either, so understandable. I believe this is going to be the final switch until we arrive. We have 4,000 feet now. I don't know why I'm counting down like that. It's not like we're in a spaceship or an airplane or something. Looks like we have a station here. I wish they added some services for, I don't know what the name of the transportation service would be, but whatever commuter rail runs through there, I mean, that would be great to see it included at some point. I believe that was what the DLC that I mentioned earlier that was leaked or whatever was mentioning. I'm pretty sure it was like more of a joke than real news or something. Like I said, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I really don't know what I'm talking about, but if my memory serves me correct, there was something about a commuter rail add-on or something coming to this route on the Reddit forums, but it's probably just a flat-out lie, being honest with you. Obviously, it's not on the roadmap or anything yet, but that would be nice to see. Crank it up a little bit here. We got the stopping marks now on the ground. Alright, so it looks like this is not going to be our last stop. We're going to head south and then couple some cars to formation. Make sure the independent brake is off. Wee bit early on that braking there. Alright, that should be good. So we're gonna uncouple the cars now. Just hop out. Not a very comfortable head position, but what can I say? Cut back the speed there, a little bit too fast. We might be recoupling the same cars. That would seem kind of silly to me, to be honest with you. But I think that's what we're doing. We're just running back around to the other side. Because I don't see any other cars around here. I mean, we're just stopping and then... guess we're just gonna hook right back up. $1,300 now. There's something very wrong with that heater. It keeps... I don't think you guys can hear that through all the other sounds, because I know it's a little bit lower on the video, but it keeps turning on and off every time I change like my view. It's super annoying. I think they finally fixed that in the newer releases, but these older versions, all like the auxiliary heating and cooling is just a mess. Probably should have turned on the lights on the 4100 back here, but like I said, we're the only ones here. I don't think anyone's gonna notice. Alright, I'm gonna want to set that back over here. Should be good to go. Let's take a look at this station real quick. There is a PIS board. It doesn't seem to be showing anything though, because there's not any trains, so... I mean, it is kind of strange they included this. They must have been planning on adding commuter rail at some point. I don't know how many of these stations are in the game, to be totally honest with you. This could be the only one on the route, and I'm just saying a bunch of nonsense, but I don't know. Like, that kind of tells me that it's always been in the background, some sort of a thought, at least, you know? Because with these North American routes, I keep forgetting we're in Canada. I was going to say American. It really is. Freight is where commuter rail isn't. I mean, there's no. All right, that was a little bit heavier than I wanted it to be, but there's no commuter rail and freight. I mean, Caltrain has that, but it's very limited. Anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this shorter video. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day, everyone.